today I met a few students who are essentially victims of fraud and fake companies. There's a lot of companies today who, under the name of consultancy, have been assuring students that they will be given jobs. Although this consultancy, that is uh, genuinely speaking, they have a network of companies who are basically essentially everyone's a fraud. So these consultancy companies are telling students that they'll be given jobs. These students have been appointed to a certain company for jobs. They have been attending, working there for a month or two, and then they are not getting paid, and they are getting removed from the job. So this entire racket, to be very honest, needs to be broken down. I met with them today. I understood their issues, and I'm just contemplating on the actions that need to be taken. I will be speaking with Honorable CP Sir of Pune very soon. I'll also be giving an application to the Home Ministry requesting their attention into this matter because it has become a pretty serious issue. Although today only 30-40 students met me, uh, I think more than 300 to 400 victims are here on the list. So I need to interact with them to understand and get more information. I also advise them to have a legal person in the team who can guide us or advise us on the way forward. But when it comes down to what has to be done in terms of communication with the government, we're going to be giving an application to the Home Ministry as well as the CP office of Pune.
So, sir, any more students or job aspirants are connecting through the social media channels or something like that? Because there are many out of state also.
Right.
So,
Regarding this issue,
yeah.
yes, there have been a lot of students, and specifically, most of them surprisingly have been coming from Pune because, as you know, Pune has been a very growing urban city, and you see a lot of youth coming here, not just from the state but from across the country to pursue their education. And after their education, they also look forward to being here and pursue their further, jobs, or even if they want to pursue entrepreneurship. So, which is why you see a lot of youth coming to Pune. I'm grateful that Pune are such amazing educational institutions, and as well as with all these students who are complaining or have been victims of these cases. I genuinely feel sad about having such issues in such a historic city. But yeah, what you said is very true that a lot of students have been reaching out, and we have been addressing to their issues now.
sir, many consultancy firms are operating in Pune. I don't know what is their process, but they start the consultancy firm and they are connecting multiple students because students are looking for it. So, can we do something to look after whenever any person is starting a consultancy firm?
Right.
Can you do on this?
So, number one thing that I advise to all the youth who are here is that you need to be more aware of who you're dealing with. And for that, you always have to have some legal advice. And you need to ask around, you need to communicate with more people to get a background of who you're talking to. The people, the youth who I was talking to today, they told me that they got approached by this consultancy firm, and they immediately, without anyone's consent or without talking around, they just signed on the piece of paper, which was essentially an MOU with the company. So they got binded with that agreement, and then they did not have an idea of what needs to be done next. So I told them that before signing any piece of paper, you should always carefully read it, make sure it's legally properly binded, take some legal advice, because at the end of the day, this is about your future, about your career, and your life going forward. So these steps need to be taken very carefully. And when it comes to stopping such consultancy firms from being established, I think this is a deep rooted issue that needs to be addressed by the government. I will for sure, I have written it down also, I will for sure keep this in front of the honorable respective minister, that such things are happening. And when it happens in a large scale where you see hundreds and thousands of students getting affected because of that, we definitely need government intervention.
Today, some MPSC related students also, what that meeting was about.
So MPSC meeting was essentially regarding, you must have seen that recently the government handed over all the responsibilities to the MPSC to conduct the examinations, as well as MPSC announced that they will be conducting these exams online. Now students are not happy with these exams being conducted online because it's a drastic change from what they've been used to. It's a drastic change for a lot of coaching classes who have been teaching students about OMR sheets or like any competitive examination that you're giving. Most of them are still happening physically on paper. So they don't want this sudden change to happen. I am very grateful to Honorable Chief Minister Devendra Ji that just last week he had a group of people, students, aspirants, who he met with and understood their issues, and he immediately addressed it and gave this entire thing a stay. So these examinations online have been announced will be conducted in 2027, so that even government has time to prepare the infrastructure and even students get time to prepare themselves for such an examination. So that is what they are demanding, and I think they're very rightfully right in their part to be demanding this. And I will be speaking with the government regarding the same.
And last question regarding the various complaints have been coming about the accessibility of hostels, and even after FDA raids, some worms have been found in that hostel food and everything.
Okay.
So, any steps?
So I am not completely aware of the exact issues that have been happening in that province as of now. But after the information that you've just given me, I will make sure that my entire student cadre as well as myself in the next couple of days, if we get a chance, we will visit it personally. We will make sure to discuss this with the students who are present there to understand what their issues are. And I think FDA recently has been playing a very active role in. I think they've done a pretty good job and a pretty fair job. So thanks to them for taking such drastic steps and really, because these matters are related to our health, and anyone who is, disrupting this entire system and trying to create a ruckus about food or anything that is related around it, I highly oppose that. And with your suggestions, we will make sure that in the coming days we will try and address that issue.
Thank you. Radiant Editech LLP, the company, has taken consultancy fees from the students of 1 lakh and 2 lakh rupees after the promising of giving the job. Now the people are not getting the job as well, and they have also not given the money back. So today all the students had come to Amitesh Kumar sir, and they have demanded action since Kharadi police has not taken any actions. So we will see what Amitesh sir wants to say on it.
Some students had come to me today and they were complaining that they had given some amount in the name of consultancy fees. Some jobs were offered to them. They worked for a while. They did not get salary from those companies. All this has been assessed. Prima facie an offence seems to be made out. I have instructed the concerned police station to register an offence under the relevant sections immediately and proceed against the accused. The students had students expected that they should be returned the money back. We are working to ensure that they get their money back also from the accused. Strict legal action shall be taken against the accused. The students were also complaining about the delay in registration, which I am already looking into it. And although in such matters there is a preliminary verification which has to be done before registration, but even then, if there is an inordinate delay, action would be taken. There was also some complaint about a constable demanding some money for in this matter. This constable has already been proceeded against with transfer a couple of days back. However, we have told the concerned to look into it. If there is any corroborative evidence on the complaint, we shall take departmental action against them. Thank you.
There was one point which they said that Saif Manyar is threatening students as well because they are approaching Kharadi police station.
There is no question of it. We'll look into it. There was nothing like that which the students told me here when they met me. However, we'll look into it.
It is expected that action will be taken. Pune Mirror, Jigar Indocha with photographer Ajay Gangude.